good little point of order for everybody. Guns are allowed amongst the civilian populace. So when we're walking around out there, if they're walking around military-age male and they've got a gun on them, it does not necessarily mean that they are charged. So I hate to say it, but we got to really stress the whole wait till they shoot at you first thing.
User joined your channel.
The kind of bad press and publicity that comes with Americans wiping out a bunch of Iraqi civilians who are just walking down the street. Yeah.
Which I would like to add that this
User joined your channel.
Historically neutral, right? And as far as we can tell, they don't hate America. As far as we can tell, and they don't really love the insurgency either. So I wouldn't, even if you see something that looks a little bit threatening, I would say give it a second to kind of assess the situation before you do anything too crazy. So
most of the people out here are really just going to be left alone between either side.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons we call it a hearts and minds mission, because they don't really sway one way or the other right now, and we don't want to force them to sway the way we don't want them to. We got to make sure that we bring them onto our side, like the insurgents give them a bad rap. So yeah, even if they point a gun at you, try and de-escalate the situation if you can. Then again, don't risk your lives. So if
User joined your channel.
You yell a couple of times at them, put the fucking gun down, put the gun down, put the gun down. They still don't put the gun down. Make them put it down. Right? End of the day, I'd rather send them home in bags than us home in boxes.
you do have your escalation force procedures, and as long as you follow that, you will not be a war criminal. So, and the key thing here is the shout, show, and then you can feel free to shoot, right? It's pretty simple escalation of force. Which if you can try to attempt to say the phrase, I know it's going to be hard, but as long as you can say wakif, at least chuck that out there when you stop, that should be pretty sufficient. You don't have to say the full phrase.
Yeah, usually pointing a gun at somebody and shouting stop is a good indicator, even if you have to switch back to English, for them to be like, oh, maybe I shouldn't go near this guy. Anybody who continues on is probably not trying to be with them. Anybody have any additional questions or RFI? No? All right, we're going to have meeting for the platoon at 45 after, just for everybody's situation awareness. I have my final interview with Hagar about the battalion commander job about halfway through the op, so I will be leaving and leaving Cooper and Vincent in charge from there on out. So if you missed the call that, hey, I'm stepping away and leaving them in charge, just watch the little side box when it says Captain Alexander disconnecting. Hope you all wish me luck.
Hey, Julian, when you see Hagar, can you tell him I said hi and I'm missing?
I will do that.
Hey, I do have one thing for y'all.
Hagar, we all missed him.
Hey, I do have one thing for y'all for tonight. Coastal Sport, we got 2 armed little birds, and we'll have an ISR platform. Also, if you got a vehicle down situation, we'll be able to place a vehicle. We'll sling raid you one, or if you need fuel or anything like that, just let the CCTs know, and we'll get that to you. 5 minutes or less, and it's free.
Yep.
Hey, who do we have for CCTs tonight? I can mark those, but do we have any more?
Yep. So you will have myself as primary for tasks. You will have Ferguson, primary for logistics, and then I believe Gould is running with us as well. Call something on back to be assistant where he can. We'll be monitoring all your radio frequencies, primary 70. That you need.
Cool. And Ball is here, so are we still going to do body bag extracts tonight?
So we will, but just I feel the nature of this operation might be a little slow to staff a full-time Pedro. So we'll kind of play it by ear, but to start off with, no, we will not be. But still kind of go through the motions and have your medics put the body bags in place, and if they have enough tasks and the phones available, then we'll kind of get all the body bags out and do a ticket system.
Keep in mind, do you have FLAs?
Yeah, we can use VIX if we don't end up doing tickets. just
User joined your channel.
Vincent, you're gonna say something?
Yeah, Harvey, what if you do find the elder or mayor or whatnot, just follow up and we'll have company come talk to your spots to secure.
Yeah, I mean, if we're doing short conversations, I think SLRs can handle it. But if it's gonna be someone we're gonna be talking to basically like the whole lot together while we're here, then yeah, it'd be better if you take
If
that.
you have a gentleman for mayor, that should not be too hard.
I just don't know if it's timing.
Swap fire between you so
Yeah, we're doing one Arabic for Dummies book for the entire company, so Alexander's the only one that's with it, so
Salami, you can make that.
I'm gonna be leaving about halfway through the off. I'm gonna leave the Arabic for Dummies with Cooper and Vincent.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah, I don't want to be the one everybody's expecting to talk to the guy, and then like 5 minutes after we find him, it's like, oh, I gotta get him home for my interview now.
See ya.
We're gonna designate all negotiations and all that to Cooper and Vincent. You guys are the you guys are the negotiating team. Do your best suggestions.
Good luck with that, man.
Delegation, baby.
Yeah, man.
Have a good
Good
interview.
luck. Good luck.
Hello, Carson and Irene.
We're next to squad leaders.
Yeah, I believe there's no other questions. Going once, going twice. So let's go ahead and do whatever debrief you boys need to do, and 45 after we'll get our little
User joined your channel.
Job and Harvey, because we were gonna quiz them on if they read the intel blurb or not.
Fantastic.
By the way, while we're all here, feedback on the input blurb. How did people like it? That was
I think it's amazing. I hope enough people read it for it to be worth it.
as long as the leadership got it.
Thompson in Fallon's platoon was pushing to his guys how awesome the board was, and basically yelling at every one of them, "You can read the board. This is awesome. We want it to stay." So obviously we don't want it to be a waste of your guys' time to put that much effort in. So hopefully they took the hint when I put out the message earlier in the week. You know, the read the board.
Yeah, Nick, you have to show me how to make those.
And we're gonna try hammering it home with the quiz. That's, Marty and those guys that have been in the military can tell you, like in real life, when you go out on missions like this, they quiz people to make sure that you know the mission.
Don't you worry. Let's get Harvey to move so we can do his squad lead.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry, I should have done it somewhere else.
Hey, Harvey,
Yeah, you
out
probably
there,
should have.
anything, just reach out there.
Bobby.
This is a dead end.
That's okay.
Swag, Pluto.
Autobots, roll your
Alright. How many of you fuckers read the intel board and actually read it?
Me. I came over an hour ago. Yeah.
Alright.
By the way, I hope you know.
You guys know the purpose of what we're doing, what we're looking for, what our basic intel. I mean, because it's a presence patrol, we're looking for information essentially. You guys know
Yeah,
what?
we're looking for information on the cell leader and the recruiting. Right?
Yeah, and
So, can't do
Weapons caches, etc.
yeah, weapons caches and the current standing of the town itself. Right. So if you read through, the elder already kind of
Well, the elder
objected to insurgent recruiters and pushed the recruiters out. The mayor received goods that was smuggled in by the insurgent group, but he's not necessarily, connected with them. So we're basically just trying to find out the overall standing of the town and if they have weapons and where they are. Another thing to note for tonight, civilians are able to be carrying weapons freely open. It's Arma AI, so even if they're pointing it at you, do your best not to shoot, but if you think they're about to drop you, obviously you and your buddies' lives come first. The only reason I say to hesitate a little bit is because it's Arma. They don't put their weapons down simply when they're AI, but they should have them not holstered, but double controlled over their chest. SLs, can I have numbers?
3 of 10,
10.
expecting 1.
10 for 1.
10, 10 for 3, 2?
2 is at 6, expecting 2 more.
Okay. Alright. At 2 will have 2 Vics. These Humvees seat 4, they seat 5 with the gun. Seat 5, right? Is that what we've got out there? I didn't actually look at them. Yeah, we've got 5-seater Humvees with the guns. Alright. Well, yeah, hopefully you're all being 2. And then Overflow can come with me or take a platoon vehicle. One thing. Okay, yeah, they can sit with me because I don't have close-up or nay yet. Have all of you guys grabbed a couple MREs out of the box? Just like food items. All right, when we go back outside, next to the arsenal, there's a little box with a whole bunch of MREs. You guys can basically give those up freely, but do your best to entice some information out of people. FTLs, but especially SLs, well, just the general group of you are going to be the main ones that are talking to civilians. Your grunts can do it as well, but I'd much prefer they are just working on security. But if you guys feel that you'd rather be having direct control, have a 2IC be your main civilian spokesperson. In case you saw the phrase they put in the Met-C, stop or shoot. Basically, all you need to know is if you want to know something, just have a Wakif known. Just stop in Arabic, and it's just, it helps out a little bit. But obviously, if you point your gun at them, and shout something, they should get the message. And, you guys are all familiar with the escalation of force that we normally go with, Shove, shoot. Yeah. So you don't need to know all those. Shout, show, shoot. Basically the 3, though I think it goes up to 6. Alright.
Show, shove, shoot, warning shot, disabling shot, killing shot.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, is there any other questions?
What are we going to do with this on?
How many MREs should we bring?
Grab 2 or 3 for yourselves. Any extra, grab a couple, and then any extra you guys can throw in your Vics and have, your privates grab them.
What's your ruling on bananas?
No bananas.
Damn it.
Those we should keep for ourselves.
Okay.
No, I mean, if there are bananas in there as humanitarian rations, give them out. The other thing, we got told by Helios, a lot of these roads are going to be blocked off. They can be just because of debris, they haven't been cleaned. So not all the roads are going to be clear. If you guys see roads that are not clear, do your best to just leave the vehicles behind. Still staffed, obviously. When we dismount, we're taking the red line, we're dismount, we're going to the bazaar first. So we will mark a VDP somewhere outside here or something. And then we're trying to do mounted patrol and keep the Vics with us. If we can't do that, we'll leave them behind, but keep them manned for the most part. If we really need to, if we get into the grid of it and it's just too hard to move vehicles anywhere, we'll probably leave at least a few of them behind and have J-Swag keep an eye on it if they're willing. But yeah, if your vehicles can't get through, don't force them through. Just move through on foot, and if you even need other, and just trying to keep them all together so they're, well, obviously spaced, but so that they're safe. But make sense? Yeah. All right. Let's see. Yeah. So first area, bazaar. It's probably going to be populated. It's not going to be people's homes. We don't have a location on the mayor or the elder, but they'll probably come up and talk to us. If you find someone claiming to be the mayor, especially if you can get him to give you his name, which you could just have open if you guys are lucky enough to have a second monitor. His name is Arhab al-Masri. That's the mayor. And then Nasir El Hussein is the village elder. So if you guys find either of those, call it up to me, and I'll let company know. Companies can be the ones to babysit those guys because while we're in the town, I'm sure the village elder and the mayor are going to be hitting with us. It's better.
So I think this is going to be a lot more role-play focused operation.
Yeah. I mean, because it's it's an Arma op and it's CCG op. Expect contact. We're probably definitely going to see some, but know that a large part of this off is going to be for the the RP and just the experience and the immersion. So make sure you guys are aware. Don't have them expecting to be in contact every 3 seconds. I mean, it might happen anyway, but it's better if we go in with the mindset of just trying to talk to people. And for that reason as well is that might be a good reason as well to swap off your guy on security and yourselves so that other people do get a chance to talk to civilians. Because if your grunts are just on security all night, they probably will get bored. But it's still an important job that somebody needs to be doing, or the majority of people need to be doing. But if you want to swap the people who off who are doing that, that's fine. All good?
Yep.
All right, let's go divvy up the Vicks. But actually, just go yourselves. Go grab 2 Vicks for each of you, and then let me know which ones. And if you haven't grabbed your rations already, go do that now. And if you need GPSs, they should be in that ammo box.
You just pick 2 cars? Okay.
Goddamn, Pop.
Just make sure
Give me
they're
fat
nice and
channel.
well.
Time down.
What?
Yeah.
Send me porn, dude.
I ain't sent you porn.
I mean, for me, it's kind of like a second.
User joined your channel.
Just bring it. Just bring it. What happened?
User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Remember, we need people doing Juba stuff, like I talked about before. Don't forget that. Juba, 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 Juba.
Oh, I have a Cuba set up. Don't worry. He's that one guy in the ambush area with a SVD wearing all black.
By the way, those seats with the DS15 on the front, over there by the X-rays, those are for person seats. So, I don't know if you want to or not.
All you got decisions are versus computers since I asked about how big of anything the computer is.
Okay. It's the ones by the X-rays. Got VSMC on the front and then aid and litter on the back. I mean, you can use them for yourself as command vehicles, or you can give them to whoever you
User
want
joined your
running the
channel.
night show.
I keep getting weird dips in frame rate.
That's probably because of air.
Like between 20 and 30 frames, and all of a sudden it'll just drop.
It's because of the air. So I'll tell you right now, I make sure to disable the simulation on a lot of stuff to save frames. So I think it's just because of air. Well, I've slowly reduced the area where stuff is actually happening, and there's no stutter anyway, so probably just me.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I did.
All right. Just everybody?
It's a super small map tonight. We'll be convoying. You have 3 outlaws. Outlaws
30.
How's everybody
They
doing?
all got their mod working, so that means we're gonna go. Hello?
Excellent. You boys excited to get into the insurgency phase of OIF?
What?
All right, got a couple.
So they were saying they're
pointers
getting those
for
weird
you
dip in
guys,
frames,
just,
but pretty
hit
sure
up real
it's
quick.
because of air, because it only
Remember
happened
that
once air started doing stuff.
Iraqi
So
civilians are allowed
Yeah, I'm not
to
having
carry
I'm
weapons.
about the frame drops.
They
So
are
not drops, it's a stutter.
see a military age
yeah, I'm not
male,
having any of that.
got a weapon on him, does not necessarily mean that
I'm
they're
having
an
some
insurgent,
slight
right?
stutter, but only
Mr.
in
Reese
the
in the
FOB.
intelligence board that he
I think
gave us,
it's
if you guys
Which,
think
by
look
the
it's
at
way,
that,
nothing normal.
as you saw, I did make sure to disable simulation on all of those walls I put around the airfield.
Escalation of force
Yeah.
procedures, right? Yell stop, then show your weapon, and then you're free to shoot if they continue on, right? So try to keep it to a minimum on shooting the civilians. Really, if you think your life is in danger or the lives of your squad mates,
I'm gonna give
it's
the
all
actually gonna give the
minor,
mayor
and I'll
a
defend you in
fucking
court, Pastor Foot.
like a chest holster or something.
Oh yeah,
Right?
bling them
All
out.
right. So,
Yeah, like
who
that.
led the intel board? All right. Then let's go ahead and test this out real quick. Mr. Anthony,
Looks like the
what is the name of the village elder?
I want to give them a reason to have, at least talk about. Yeah, they're allowed to have firearms. So.
Oh, by the way, do make sure you remember the name, because that's how you're gonna get.
Yep, I got my
Cool.
iPad.
Okay,
Cool.
tell me this. Does the village elder support the insurgency or not? Very good. Very good. All right, who wants to take a crack? Tell me the name of the village elder. Anderson.
El Hussein.
Ooh,
Sorry.
give that man a cookie. All right.
Didn't know we were just picking. We were just spitting it out.
Who wants to tell me the name of the mayor?
Al Masri.
There we go. All right. And somebody else. Let's see here,
User joined your
Mr.
channel.
King. Does the mayor support the insurgency?
User left your channel.
I'm probably gonna mess this up.
User left your channel.
Skimmed over the outboard while I was at work because I can't have my phone up, but I'm gonna say he does not.
Right. As far as we know, the village mayor does not support the insurgency. He also doesn't support us. He's sitting on the fence right now. So this is a hearts and minds mission, gentlemen. We're going to convoy in. You guys saw the crate that had MREs and stuff like that. Be sure to grab 1 or 2 each if you can. use that, to pass out, try and win over the civilian populace to our side, right? There was some money in that as well. As for logistics, we'll be keeping an accounting of who took money, and if you hand it out willy nilly, it'll be coming out of your paycheck. So,
What paycheck?
what?
User joined your channel.
You guys are getting paid?
Yeah.
I mean, if some guy tries to sell you a car,
So the point of this mission is to get in here, win over the civilian populace, get an established base of communication with the elder and the mayor, and try and figure out where the insurgents are, because the Bath loyalists have gone underground now, right? So we need to know where they still are, and the net and what
Actually,
networks they've
to
joined
change
up
the
with,
plan,
where they're
Palmer,
located, if we can figure that stuff out. So, be prepared for this to not just be a go in and shoot things up mission. There's probably going to
the
be a
mayor won't know
decent amount
anything
of role play here as we
about the safe
patrol
houses.
through.
We'll just do the safe
Vincent, Cooper, you
houses,
guys got anything you want
and
to
the
add to
approximate
that?
cache location. We'll leave that both to the village elder. So I don't want them getting distracted.
Vincent?
That's actually what I was going to plan to do anyway.
All right. I'm going to hand it
Yeah, I
over
just
real quick
realized now,
to
like, oh, I
Paul
don't
to
want them
go
to
over the
Because I
do
know
that.
that they're
Yeah.
going to go fuck with the
We're
safe
going to
house
have one
pretty
more
much
announcement
immediately.
after that.
Yeah, I was
And
thinking
then
that
we'll do
earlier, and like,
physical,
oh
Mr.
yeah,
Harvey.
probably should change
All
that.
right, we'll be rolling with R7 Blitz, and then maybe with CCT
After I tell
what's
them
going
for a
on?
while.
behind us. But we're
That
just
is
going out. We're taking MSR Reno. After we split off from MSR Tampa, we'll be stopping as BDP Alpha. We've got intel that a lot of the roads have been damaged, and are not passable. Looks like the location of the vehicle.
Wait, Palmer, Moose, what's going on?
So gentlemen, we're going to be
just the
mounted
change of
for
plans with the mayor.
patrol. We're
All
setting
right.
up to patrol and moving with our vehicles. If we cannot move with our vehicles, we will be
The elder is going to talk
trying to
about the
stay
safe
back and
houses and the
stopping them
cash.
and moving forward on foot.
All right.
We're probably keeping our vehicles manned, or we're reach out to JSWAT to have them
Instead of the mayor, it's
walk
the
around
safe
that way.
houses.
So our first stop is going to be into the bazaar area. Probably going to be a lot of people. It's not quite this early in the morning, but as the day progresses, our split up cachings for the areas around the bazaar. And then we will be going back out the way we came and continuing through. We most likely will not patrol mounting up again until we return to base. We're going to plan on that. If you get assigned to driver and gunner, or you request it, just know that you're probably going to be doing that most of the night.
You did it again. You took all my objects away.
Eyes peeled for security, looking after stuff basically the whole time. Yeah, I mean, we'll just be moving through this main road, MSR Reno, and then branching off as need be when there's large enough sections to divvy up.
Okay.
Thanks, Younger. Back to you.
Couple of things real quick. Remember not to let civilians get within, we'll call it arm's distance of the Humvees. Basically, don't let them get within interact distance of the Humvees under no
User disconnected
circumstances.
from your channel.
You don't want them to get in there, get into the inventory, and all of a sudden you've got shit that you guys packed up, like extra fucking Maz rockets or whatever, just fucking gone. Right? You don't want them to get in there and
User joined
for
your
whatever
channel.
reason you have an extra rifle sitting in there, and all of a sudden you've got a fucking civilian with a fucking military grade rifle, and you're like, what the fuck? How to get that? So, well, I mean, we'll talk to your local armorer. Send all complaints up to Master Sergeant Kowski about the effectiveness of your weapons. The last couple things I got to say, if something happens to your Vicks and you need a new Vic, JSWAC has kindly offered to sling load in Vicks, fuel, whatever we might need to keep us going. So be sure that you guys touch bases if you need to. Pass it up, first of all, to platoon and company so that command is in touch with all points of the situation, and then get with the CCTs to get a new vehicle or fuel or whatever it is that you might need loaded in. The last thing, point of contact, when you make contact with the elder and the mayor, Lieutenant Cooper and First Sergeant Vincent are going to be the ones negotiating because I have to leave halfway through this op. I have my final meeting with Hagar about the battalion commander position. And so I'm going to be leaving for that. So they will be in charge, and I don't want to have us like find the mayor, and then 5 seconds later I got to leave. So they're just going to be passed right from the get go with being in charge of negotiations. So you find the mayor, you find the village elder, pass it up, and make sure that you get Cooper and Vincent aware of it and where they're at, so they can reroute the command Vic over that way to begin talking with them. All right. Does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns?
PTS Anthony.
Yes.
So with the concern of the amount of people in the bazaar this early in the morning, one of the calls to prayers is at sunrise. So I would expect we get a lot of people in that bazaar when that happens. Just throwing that out there.
Right. On that point, good point, Mr. Anthony. On that point, they do a call for prayer, and you see the guys all drop to their knees and get into prayer position. They, standard Islamic practice is to face towards Mecca to pray. Do not, under any circumstances, cross between them and Mecca. Do not. Even if it means you have to divert an entire block around them, you go around them. Do not cross between them and Mecca unless you're in the middle of a firefight. Yeah, it's extremely disrespectful, and that is one way to turn the entire civilian populace against us quick, fast, and hurry. Yes.
Whichever way they're facing.
Yeah, it's whatever way they face. In America, they face east. Here in Iraq, I think it's southwest or something like that from here. So just watch when you hear the call for prayer go out. Pause what you're doing if you're able to, and just watch what direction they turn to and kneel, and don't go between them in that direction. All right. Yes, Anderson.
Is there any expectations of IEDs on the MSR into the?
That gives me a very devious
Did you read
idea.
the intel board, my friend?
Are you
Did
thinking
you
what I'm
see
thinking,
anything
Luke?
about an IED attack on the MSR?
Well, Reno said in the past there was an attack on Iraqi police. They used IEDs and other ambush tactics.
So yes. Yeah, we're not shooting IEDs today. If you see them, call them up. We'll be disarming. We're trying to help the people here, making sure they don't get blown up anymore. So.
Yeah. So CEs, be sure that you guys are ready to go with your defusal kits, because you guys are probably going to have a decent amount of work. We want to be sure that we disarm, not destroy. All right. Any other questions, comments, concerns? No? All right. Squad leads, go ahead. Real quick, do whatever last minute checks you need to do with your boys. Let's get ready to step off. It is about that time.
Hey, Des.
Make sure it's gonna be right up in the
You're being tracked.
kick ass and say baby.
Finalize what we're doing with this.
Yeah, no, it'll probably be
I'll be right back. Yeah. So we're taking around good fun.
Vulcan Area 7. Helios has said if anybody needs perms that they don't already have, because they're being moved into a different billet for the op, be sure to have them disconnect and reconnect into the appropriate slot so that they already have the perms.
Oh, there's his head.
All right.
I ain't grabbing it.
Yeah, the lag is fucking killer, man.
If once you get out of this fob area, I don't know what it is. The simulation's all disabled, but
Because of all the stuff we have here.
Well, it was fine earlier.
No, ever since we re-enabled all the editable objects.
Ben.
What are you running for Convoy Net?
8-0.
Copy. Additional, just I'm sure you've
My
noticed that
objects
there's
are
weird
gone.
stuttering.
Yeah, just let it be gone for now. See if that helps.
User joined your
Sort
channel.
of, not really. There's still a stutter.
User joined your channel.
See if there's a stutter over here.
No, there's a stutter all over the map.
I'm at the front gate and it's going 60 to 29.
It might
What
be
changed?
the server itself, and I don't think it's
User
anything
left
we
your
can
channel.
control.
Hey, my man, open up the gate for me. Thank you. You're beautiful.
Wow, look at them.
Okay. 8-0 check.
Might be the civilian modules, because they're actively running scripts.
For a while, they didn't stutter until
User left your channel.
recently.
Yeah.
If you want, you can delete some waypoints and see if that helps. If you open up all your objects, it's like the little...
8-0 radio check.
Try and get rid of some of those waypoints. And then you can also just delete some of the AI. It'll spawn it back in, so it's not a big deal. I'll delete, or actually I'll go through. I'll do it. I'll delete some waypoints and some of the AI. Actually, let's do this. Ready? I think I got a quick fix. Let's see. It should respawn the civilians. So. Yeah, it's respawning the civilians. So maybe there's something messed up with their pathing.
Did you use a mod to generate the civies?
No, this is an Arma native thing that's available. And I'm just going to clean up the waypoints a bit and just see if that helps at all.
Oh. Hopefully we have a good op.
User joined your channel.
Wait, Bar, what's the convoy net?
I will be right back.
Do you have a convoy net, Rachel?
That help at all?
Now I definitely not feeling decent.
Yes, my common access card.
I'm getting IDs that can be hit before he does.
Sweet.
I didn't check our common access card.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Why, it's just cat access. That's all. Well, no,
Just right
that's
inside.
what I'm not.
Sure, I can drive.
What the fuck are these guys? What the fuck?
Private line.
That's Desdune. Roger, you will run in the last card position. Also, we've got Desdune in our vehicle. We're bringing it to you.
Fifth vehicle desk, can take again.
Roger that. He's on his way right now.
16.
User joined your channel. User left your channel.
Matt.
Cleaned up some more stuff. It seems to be a little bit better.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it as much anymore.
And what I did is I just got rid of some of the waypoints and I moved some around so the pathing was a little bit simpler. And I just deleted all the civilians that were there and then let them respawn the civilians. So if that happens again, just delete all the civilians and let them get respawned in because the module should respawn them automatically. You shouldn't have to put any down. All right, they're going out.
I have no idea how to code for Arma or do any of that more technical stuff. I just know how to use Edenetter and Zeus, you know.
Just remember, so for you, Breen, this first ambush is, I'll let you handle, but just remember,
Yes.
I'm gonna garrison some of them and have them do task rush under lambs. I'm gonna set off the IEDs because I have to time it. So once you see the IED set off, you can go ahead and execute all that.
Yeah, just let me know before you do it, so I'll have them out.
I'll give you some warnings. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have them out as soon as you do it.
And make sure you tell them to all stand because I think they should be proning or crouching right now.
Yeah.
Oh, did somebody play Silence and Rocks there? Interesting.
We can't do an IED about this first blown up Humvee?
Nope.
Nope, not yet.
That's just going to be a distraction and it's going to slow them down. We only want the one organized complex ambush with IED.
Right. Yeah, I was just making fun.
I know you
It'd
just
be a
kind of
perfect
want to.
setup, yeah, because they're already gonna react to it and divert.
But that's just there for story because I told them like, hey, there's some people got blown up there before when they tried crossing there, so that's what that's there for.
So
You're
I
right,
got a
good though.
question.
Yeah.
And some of the enemies have RPGs. I put down a guy with an RPG.
Yeah.
The Humvees are fair game.
Sure.
All right, cool.
I mean, don't just knock them one after another, but
Yeah, I
if
mean,
one
you
hits
know what I mean.
close or one hits dead on, like if out of the whole engagement, that'd be fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna only take out one. So I'm gonna be very particular with which one I take out.
Wouldn't that be lurking for someone? Stalk? Targeting it? That's the word I was looking for.
You should take out the one with the CCT people in it, please. The one that has no armor.
Yeah, I see it. I see it. I'm
Please take
following it
that
right
one
now.
out. If you could specifically target that one, that would be amazing.
They would
I am
target it too
tracking
'cause
that
of the
right
most
now.
kills.
I will absolutely
Also,
do that.
later when you guys are doing your Juba stuff, can you please also target that vehicle specifically as well?
Alright, and pilots if I
We
catch
really
them.
like to pick on the CCTs, don't we?
Well, because they're
They're
like, oh
lone
yeah, we're gonna
rangers. Yeah.
and also they're running the only unarmored vehicle.
Exactly.
Like dummies, but
It's not very smart to go marching through another man's country with no
Nope.
freaking protection.
Not when you're doing presence patrols. It's not.
Exactly. Remember George Carlin had a joke about that. About some Blackwater contractor who got executed on TV or something, or on YouTube, and he said, "Well, what the fuck did you expect? Go around carrying a gun in another man's country. You better be prepared for some action, Jack."
All right. And just double check as they're getting closer. Double check, make sure
Yeah.
none of those guys are visible. None of them are gonna shoot.
Yeah, they're all crouched down. Unless they go right up to them, they're not going to shoot.
Alright, I got the convoy in sight. I'm just gonna do some footage real quick running down the MSR.
Alright, good. They're going the right way. Alright, get ready.
Well, it's still a little bit till they reach the.
Yeah, they're on the right track.
I like how they're all commenting on the Humvee. Nice. Nice little bit of immersive
say?
ambiance. They're like, oh, that's a down Humvee, rip, and just like, oh, whoa, that's a Humvee.
Alright, going for my civilian.
Not yet. It's gonna happen after this ambush, so you got plenty of time till you gotta take that on.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's.
So I'm at the sign.
Get ready, Breen. We're pretty close here. All right.
Recording. So. And my.
Let's talk about the fucking state for some reason. Alright, I'm in position.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. IED. Oh, come on. Go ahead.
Sending them out to rush.
Go ahead and just ambush.
Ambush.
That was one IED on the sign.
Ambush. Go.
Yeah, they're not moving. They're not going.
They're not going?
Trying.
Go.
Hey, Rabbit? Yeah. Are you?
They just kind of spawned.
The stuttering too, or what's
Yeah, I had to move them.
I am experiencing a little bit of stutters, yes.
Aries actual, Vulcan 7-0.
Go for Aries.
We have mass contact.
It's time to just drag them out. Just try to do
We have one
ungarrison.
vehicle down.
I
We're
tried
repelling
that.
this time.
Then just do the task itself, or do a Control C, delete them,
Additionally, based
Control
off the
V,
amount of
and then do it.
contact coming out of that compound, it seems almost certainly that it's an entire hostile compound. Can we move to clear it out?
A-firm, go ahead and clear it.
Solid copy.
But let's watch our explosives. We find that is still possible civilian infrastructure in there.
Solid copy.
Helios area 7-0.
Go ahead.
At this time, Vulcan platoon has sustained one time bit casualty. It is being repaired. Our current location is 041 break 281. We are receiving massive contact from a compound. We are moving the platoon upon the completion of repair of the vehicle to clear the compound.
Copy all.
Yeah, as long as someone monitors anything program
Alright, you ready to Juba?
top left.
No Juba for this. That's for when they get into town.
He's looking
Yeah.
center right when you're crystal clear. Hold on, you can keep for 1 second small team.
But thanks for
Aries actual
asking
Vulcan
though. I
7-0.
appreciate it.
Go for Aries.
Do you want us hard clearing or soft clearing this compound?
Go ahead and hard clear this one since we've taken contact from it.
Solid copy. I agree.
Be careful with the RPG. Oh, they got you anyways.
I'm gonna be a little more sneaky.
No, I'd say that's it for RPGs. Feel free to remote controlling the guys that are left and take pot shots or something.
Those guys are coming out of salt. I can handle runner from here.
Alright, go.
Not find a good place to freaking take pot shots.
But don't spawn anymore, guys. This should be about it.
hell was that at?
Push them all through what you need.
I'm fine, yeah, I'm fine.
Which one of you all after last night started putting the program?
Not too bad. Just don't drag them out front next time. Just
Yeah,
Control
sorry
C.
about that.
It's okay.
You
Just
did a moment thing.
Control C, delete them, and then Control V. It should place them back in the same spot they were before, and then it should be unbroken. But we'll call it for that part of the encounter.
I wanted to give him a bit of a harder time, but that's the next part, right?
Yeah, there's more opportunities.
That makes sense. There's also RPG 7.
Save some time on here to do this.
The building just blew up.
Yeah, so they don't have to clear it.
The building just fell down. He's got no idea.
Jesus Christ,
You guys are. Morning, you're ready.
J Sharp is paying.
Well, Flight, you guys green? That building just collapsed?
Alright, let's go then. Come on.
Did it collapse? We're all fine.
Weird. It must have been planted with
too much force,
IED.
you know?
It might have had an IED in there or something.
That was
What do you mean? The building we just did a flyby. It's not collapsed at all, Rabbit.
Yeah.
It's another thing too.
You guys are
If
just that
somebody
good.
does
You don't even
ask for
you just look at
teleports,
the
we don't
building
do
and it
that
collapses.
in
It knows.
cases of like
But it's not even
the
collapsed.
building
I'm trying to
if
say.
they
Building's fine.
disconnect or like
I mean, the
crash or
building's
something.
up. Are you guys talking about the construction building?
Different.
The one we just put out.
Yeah, if you guys get back in an anchor, you're gonna see that the building 1, it's the one with the camera.
Wait, hold on. We just did a flyby over the building that's the VDP Alpha, because that was our tasking. Which one are you talking about?
Okay, disregard them. I got confused because on the map here we have 1 times camera, and so that wasn't the same building. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a miscorrelation.
That's cool. They actually went and checked all the way down the road, cleared them for IEDs.
Yep. Now let's just let them move on and get the fuck out of there.
Call the Vixen to get your ride, boys.
Ares actual Vulcan 7-0.
Go for Ares.
Be aware we counted S-vests within the compound. It's clear. I'm pulling our boys back to the MSI so we can continue on. Another thing to note is one of those buildings went down. We do not know what the cause of that was.
Good, copy.
They didn't want you to clear it. Just don't worry, they're not going to get docked for that.
I'm gonna clown him a little bit as the mayor. So.
Yeah.
I'll bring destruction with you.
Around with zero
With you.
bitches. I've been fucking filled with single bitches. I've been in the hills, fucking dudes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Get your mayor ready.
7-0.
Send.
But let him.
How many SBS did you encounter?
I intend to let them do the truck gentleman first.
Wait one.
And then if you see where the mayor's at right now, he's kind of just in that compound with that white fucking car. So he can see them coming. And then as they get closer, he's going to go up to the gate and be like, hello.
Did we?
I don't know. I don't remember getting shot at first.
Channel that Middle
No,
Eastern
his
bizarre
car
energy.
is on the way.
Yeah, you did. I got shot at first. What do you mean?
I'm excited.
Just make sure you say you come into my town, blow up my buildings.
The tree didn't really fall.
Well, he's not really hostile yet. Yeah.
No, he's neutral.
Yeah.
Don't count that building. That was me, so I just didn't want him to clear it. Just wanted to save him some time.
I will ask them what they're bringing with them due to all the fucking gunfighting and explosions and shit that he can hear. He's like, what are you doing?
All the stuff deleted. That should help with frames too. Nice. So yeah, the IEDs, I guess they're a little too high and they didn't really do enough damage to the vehicle. So I had to manually go in and damage the vehicle wheels on one of them to get them to stop. I mean, if an IED goes off, I mean, you should probably just stop.
But we weren't running back up.
Bear with my for a second, please.
Alright, it's your time to shine, Fig.
Aries actual
Alright,
Vulcan
getting ready.
0.
10 for Aries.
Disregard my
Stay in
last
the animation,
for an S-Vest was mistaken.
Good copy.
I'll be giving you some assistance. So.
Oh, never mind. Oh, yeah, that works.
Helios, Aries 70.
Oh, let me turn off your animation. It might be breaking.
At this time, Vulcan Platoon has finished clearing that compound. We have formed the convoy back up, are proceeding on to the city for our mid-objective. Additionally, inside the compound, one time's building went down. The platoon does not know what caused it to collapse.
Copy all. Most likely enemy explosives, but continue on.
That's what I figured. They also encountered one time's IED that was dealt with, and we had conflicting reports about there being or not being S-vests in the compound, so we might want to send a recon crew back through here later on to investigate further.
Copy all. That's not conducive with our current intelligence, but we'll take a look. Thanks.
No, I don't think we need to do S-Fest yet. I don't know how you feel about Palmer.
I agree. It's kind of a trope.
We can do that. We can do that later.
Like onesie twosies, sure. I would argue that you should probably only do like one of those.
Yeah. Maybe if we really need to for time, we can do one. But
I was gonna say the guys love that. The guys love it.
Building off to our southwest. Looks like there's a person.
All right, should I start taking spot shots?
Go ahead and work on your truck, and then once they get closer, you can wave to them.
Possibly with binos.
Remember, you be like, you gotta channel that Arabic energy. Yeah, no, you gotta channel that Arabic energy. Like, sir, so you gotta channel that Middle Eastern energy. Like, sir, please help me. Can you move my truck, sir? Please.
Wait, should I shoot them while they're stopped?
No. Nothing is supposed to happen right now. Just the truck gets towed. That's about it.
All right, tell me when to do the Juba thing. Because I will do it. Because I will relive my glory days.
Just keep looking at your truck until they get closer. I just got a dismount. Okay.
They're really concerned with this guy on this rooftop that has a camp out.
Oh, okay. That's reasonable.
Oh, they're probably gonna dismount and go detain.
I mean, if nothing else is going on, somebody feel free to remote control that civilian up on the roof there.
I'm already doing it with the camera.
Yep.
Just looking at him.
They can't do anything to you. They should leave you alone.
Vulcan Aries 70.
I literally have a Nikon.
Why don't you go ahead and send somebody to check out that guy on the roof with the binos?
Just leave them.
Copy. Do you want me to send a full squad?
No.
Your call.
If you want to interject as Helios and be like, hey,
they're allowed.
I mean, I'll just roleplay the fucker.
Aries Extra, are we good to detain that person with the camera?
No.
Absolutely
Yeah,
not.
just question him, see what his reaction is.
Copy.
You want to hop on the net and tell him, hey, like,
Let them fucking give them enough rope to hang themselves.
Helios Aries 70.
Answer that, please.
oh, this is Helios. Send it. Oh, I
think you're muted.
This is Helios. Send it.
Roger, we are at BDP Alpha, roughly 100, 200 meters to our west-southwest, bearing 257 from our pause. There is a construction building with 1x civilian, appears to be some kind of spotter. We are detaching an element to go question him, find out his motives. Additionally, CCTs have reported to us that there is an annex behind that where they believe there is 1x armed pack.
Roger.
Be advised that if the civilian is only taking pictures, even though yes, he may be working for them, we are not allowed to detain him, nor are we allowed to question him beyond what he allows. Over.
Roger, we've advised the platoon to question him for now and only detain should he give them cause to.
Hold on. These guys are not supposed to be shooting. Turn them on careless. Turn them on careless.
Oh, they're going down.
God, J-Swag. They're not supposed to go that way. Well, they're gonna see the mess down there, and they're like, oh, well, you have to go
So
that way.
when should we put enemies in?
This is them working through, like, this is no enemy time right now. Just this initial hit on the village. Just let them figure stuff out. I should put more ruins. I really just want to avoid that one dude who's the broken down truck.
Yeah, I'm waving at him.
Alrighty. Yeah, wave at him. Be like, hey, can you please help me?
I need some help. I don't.
Like, you're literally just a regular dude whose truck broke down. There's like no ulterior motive going on. Just, well, I guess as kind of can be expected, they overreacted. I'm kind of like, oh. They're scanning all that wreckage for IEDs, but it's just junk. That's all it is.
It'd be a perfect spot for that sniper, though.
We'll wait on that. We'll wait till they at least talk to the mayor. You may have to move your mayor.
Are they going into the bazaar?
Yeah, they're bypassing the dude with the truck altogether.
I found another really good spot for the sniper.
Well, I think if they're gonna go into the bazaar, just let them fucking go in. I'll just let them go in there like in a mount, and then like just jump out of nowhere with the mayor and be like, "Hello." I'm glad that they just didn't decide to steal shit from random Iraqi people. It's cool. He sees his camera.
This civilian module is not working. Come on. I don't think it likes the pathing for whatever reason.
Aries Actual, Vulcan 70.
I think your mayor just got deleted.
I have my first and third squad moving into the
deleted
bazaar
him.
area to go talk to civilians and interact with the populace. My second squad is moving further down MSR Reno. There's a transport
Oh,
truck
they're interacting
blocking
with
the
you.
road. The
Are you doing
driver
it?
is trying to
Yeah,
wave
I'm
down
here.
our people.
Yeah, okay.
They're going to
So,
go
hey, can you
deal
just
and
tow my
talk with
truck,
him
please?
and see what's going on, if we need to tow his truck or anything like that.
Tire fix?
Hello,
Fix
my
tire?
truck broke down. I need a help.
Additionally, there's like a full-on roadblock going in towards the bazaar area, so we've just got
Can
our
you
Vicks
tow?
out here with the 6 element.
Here. Give him
Good
the MRE
copy.
while he waits.
Company's chilling with Vicks as well.
Copy.
Give him some shotgun.
Quick question. Do you like meatballs and pasta, tomato soup, or beef stew?
What you say? I don't know. I need help with the truck.
Give him the best one you got. Give him the best one you got.
Here, here's a beef stew. Food. Good food.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
Oh, you fixed.
Can
You're
move
not
your
tow out of the way.
to the bazaar. Just talk to the bazaar.
I have to rebuild
Oh,
him.
have one more time.
Oh, fuck.
Somebody
Oh.
deleted him. You
I'll be back.
goofball.
Hold on.
Okay.
Oliver, can you bring up Zombie?
I have a feeling I know who deleted him.
Vulcan Area 70.
So how's the weather
Send
here? I just got into this
You
area.
got a CE in the bazaar. Have him just do a quick scan around. It's sus.
It's always hot
completely empty.
and dirty. Hot and dirt.
Yeah, affirm.
Like your hat. Wish I could wear one of those.
Helios Area 70.
It keeps it shade.
Yeah.
This is Helios, send it.
We found a tire
At this time, Vulcan Platoon has encountered the bazaar in the town. It is empty. We are having them proceed with extreme caution, as that is very suspicious.
Affirm.
All you,
Even though this platoon over here, squad, is watching these people
thank you
filter
very
out the
much.
mosque.
Allah Akbar.
Have a good
Allah
day,
Akbar.
sir.
That means I love God.
We fixed the Civic truck. I'm out of here.
Yep. Just go drive off somewhere and park it out of the way.
What should I be doing?
We're gonna wait for the mayor to do his interaction, and then you'll probably have something to do after. See, like they did that all that big stuff for nothing, just because they were a little overly paranoid.
What are they doing to civilian?
Oh, I see. Alright, the mayor's about to interact.
Okay. I can't see him.
He's the one civilian that has his lone group. All the other ones don't have a group. See? He has the box above him.
Yeah, I see him. I see him.
Sorry.
Oh God, you're talking to my former squad.
They should direct you to the platoon leadership, ideally, instead of
Sure
trying
to
to
communicate in memes.
My name is Arhab. I am the mayor.
just say, and you should be like, hey, I want to talk to your commander.
Please report that. We have made contact with the mayor.
So how have you been?
I've been
How's
doing
it
very
going?
well.
I like it. I like that very cool, man. It's a
Thank you. I like to be fresh. Yes.
I have my superior who's gonna come and talk to you. He's our main negotiator.
If you want something to do, you can try driving around in just like a little
Not
car.
negotiator, I guess. Main
Use the ambience
spokesman,
if
I
you
guess.
want to.
I don't know. Main
If you need something to
main
do
guy,
right now.
you know. That's the better word.
Yes.
Do you want some food? Do you want MRE, Sprite, Red Bull?
Hey, I got a
Fanta?
can of beer if you want one.
Yes, my people are starving, and we have very little water after the government fell.
Oh, here you can have those. There you go. They're all on the ground.
We also can't really afford to build any new services.
Any new surfaces?
Services, schools, things like that.
You guys have security, please. Yep. Hello, sir. How are you?
Yeah, bravo.
Good. How are you?
I'm amazing. There's some people we want to chat with.
They're giving him stuff.
Okay. Yes.
73.
I'm a very busy man.
I'm like 5 meters east of the grade marker at grid 035, break 267.
All condescent. Be advised, at this time, Ares Actual stepping off station, X-Ray taking command of company.
Can I get someone to clean Southwest?
What is what do you guys want to talk
User left your channel.
Walking around. Checking.
Your American soldiers were just walking around.
One second, sir. I'll talk to you in half a second. I just need to figure out. Alright, sorry, say that question again.
Just asking what you guys are doing here.
We're trying to clear your area of explosives. These terrorists, our insurgent forces are creating disturbance and danger. We're trying to clean up IEDs and clean up
You guys safe as well as us safe.
You're talking about safe, but I heard a lot of gunfire to the north. Is that you guys? Are you sure you're bringing safety?
Come back.
Wait, what'd you say? Sorry, can you say that again?
Are you sure you're bringing safety? There's a lot of commotion to the north.
We didn't engage that. We were just coming to our.
I'm a very busy man, gentlemen.
Wait, have your people here? Half a second, sir.
Hello.
Hey, treat Cooper like he's broke, baby.
Where's Arma Air?
So that's telling him.
Feel free to do some Juba on the guys to the west. Feel free to do some Juba on the guys to the west. See the guys, the most westmost squad?
Just in the area trying to see if there's any.
Give him a Juba. One single shot.
Activity. Anything we can do to help you out?
You can do it invisible or with an actual guy. Just make sure you get away. You're not supposed to be.
Yes. To be honest, gentlemen, your presence is kind of disrupting. But I will say, if you want to really.
Oh yeah, actually, look, it's CCT right there. Go.
Yes.
Get his ass.
Okay. I could point you in the direction of the village elder. That works.
That would be very helpful. Yes.
Oh yes. Okay. Do you have a map?
I do.
Can you see it, please?
Let me switch my gun.
There it is. Let me take a look. Yes. So you have a mark here to the east that says MSI.
Can't hear you right now.
You see there's a little compound to the northwest of that mark you have there.
Where is he?
Yes, that's the one that you're pointing at. Yes, that is the residence of the village elder. I recommend you check it.
Yeah, just hold security for now.
Hey, Anthony. Okay. Are there
Come out.
So you don't know if there's any bad guys over there.
He's not coming out.
Where is he?
He's in the Humvee, but you don't have him from that angle. You're gonna have to go somewhere else.
There may be insurgents. I'm not sure. We have not had any reports.
Okay. All right.
I talked to the village elder this morning. He was over at his residence.
We will go speak to him.
Do it soon. Quick. Get him.
Which Humvee is he in?
All right, just pick anybody at this point.
All right, very well, sir. Appreciate it.
Okay, we'll call that cemetery just as a reference point.
No worries. Thank you.
Hit somebody?
Have a good day, sir.
Yep. He's down.
Oh, you placed guys on the roof.
I did?
Yep. there's guys on the roof over there.
Vulcan, area 7-0.
Send it.
Are we in contact?
Affirm. We are taking unknown contact from the southwest second squad near the gas station. I told them to dispatch a squad towards that direction, or a fire team.
Okay, yeah, so if you look.
Good copy. Go ahead and engage that. Additionally,
Granger, they have finished talking to the mayor.
we spoke to the mayor, and he gave us the location of the Elders compound, marked on map, southeast of the town. Go ahead and send a couple squads that way to secure, and company will head down as well.
I got Oliver.
Would you like a couple, or would it be okay if I send my third squad? They're kind of already in that direction.
Yeah, third squad should work.
Solid copy. Do you want me to have them meet up with you first, or?
I think they're actually here with the mayor with us, so we'll all just go on foot together.
Okay, solid copy.
Alright. Tell me when to do the next thing. Actually, you and Moose, you and Thickman are in the perfect positions.
Yeah, I would just say try to keep him away from the.
Yeah.
But see,
you know, so tell you
but now they're kind of getting pulled over there because some guys were exposed that weren't supposed to be. So we just need to. So we're gonna have to be extra cautious about that.
Additionally, Ares actual, just so you're aware, I'm moving the 6th element to the gas station with 2 and 1.
Good copy.
Jesus. These fucking guys over near the Elder. There's fucking guns sticking out of windows and shit. Fucking. Thanks.
It's driving a straight line, goddamn. Swerving their Humvees all over the goddamn place. They're gonna hit each other.
We need the mayor anymore? I don't think so, right?
I don't know.
I don't think I'm gonna despawn him. Just item somewhere.
Vulcan, this is Helios.
Send for Vulcan.
Be advised, there is a sniper in the area known as Juba.
Yeah, solid copy. I believe we've made contact with him already.
Should I take another shot?
Hey, friend. Go ahead.
Alright, I think I see one really good target.
Helios, Vulcan actual 7-0.
Does Helios send it?
If we find someone, even if they're without a rifle, but they go by the name, or with a rifle and go by the name Juba, can we detain them?
Yes.
Solid copy.
But nobody's gonna go by the name Juba. It's not a real name. Alright, I pulled them away from the safe house, thankfully, with the... And they don't know where the sniper is. So that's the cool thing, we can just do this invisibly, and it's basically the same thing. Who's shooting?
I took a pot shot at him.
Ares actual from Vulcan 7-0. My third squad is in contact. They're taking contact from the south. I'm not totally sure where they are. It's somewhere along that green line.
Calm down on the ones that are going to the old man. Don't mess with them anymore.
Yeah, I just wanted to shake them up. In fact, I want to see what they're saying. What are they saying?
Are they what?
What are they saying?
They're not saying anything right now.
Alright.
literally right outside the building the mayor's in, and they're literally like, "Peek me again, you pussy ass bitch." I'm like, yeah, that's not very nice.
So the whole point is that sniper should make them frustrated. That's
Yeah, it's just to fuck with them. Which is something I am very good at.
so. If you're gonna mess with them right now, mess with those guys to the west. Just every like minute or two, give them like 1 or 2 shots.
Yeah, periodically.
User in your channel timed
Make them
out.
keep them antsy.
User joined your channel.
I tried to hit one of their tires. Can we blow out the? Is it possible to blow out the tires?
It's very difficult to do that in Arma. It takes a lot of shots. It's not worth it.
All right.
By the way, Moose, you're unmuted near the elder.
Hopefully, don't kill the.
Hopefully.
Stop. Oh, stop trying to run outside! You fucking retard. I hate the AI. I hate the AI.
Waiting for that fucking round to come through the fucking window. I'm RPing the fucking elder.
To the multi-story with the
This is fucking sketchy.
Up on the compound. What do you want to do?
What?
They're running up on the compound right now to the west.
Moose, you're
Be
unmuted
advised,
in
we've taken
TeamSpeak
sniper fire
next
from a
to the
green and white building to our east.
man.
I'm dispatching
So
a fire
you're
team
not-
from 2 to go clear that out.
Good copy. I'm with your third
I'm
squad. We
muted.
took fire from the Elder
Take
compound.
over
They're
the
clearing
safe
it
house
now.
area. Basically, you can have
They're
them come
taking
out
fire from the Elder
on
compound?
Garrison.
Affirmative.
Solid copy.
Vulcan, this is Helios.
Sent for Vulcan.
Be advised, if you're taking fire from the Elder's compound, it is likely the Elder is under duress. Over.
Solid copy. Assume the same.
Go ahead and remote control the Elder. Cool. Breen, if you want to, go ahead and remote control one Op 4 to hold the Elder hostage. Or Thigpen, actually. Thigpen, you can do that. Breen, you take care of the safe house area, actually. I kind of just found the,
Where? Take care of the operator you're already cleared. You said?
Yeah. Well, no, watch the safe house area. Go ahead and give him steady, like, small bits of contact.
Yeah, I see. I get.
FBI, I'll push upstairs.
They might be elder. The elder may be in stress here, so make sure we're careful who we shoot.
We've got the shark.
It looks like the guy was what's it called? Handcuffed in the top window. It looked like the HVT was handcuffed.
You mean is he alive still, dude?
He looked like he was handcuffed, still alive.
Hey, Ferg, which
User left your channel.
Make
Oh,
sure.
hey, he's got him.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Dyser's got him.
7-3.
Well,
Alright, guys, get security focused on this compound. We have the elder. He is in handcuffs. Should we free him?
Oh yeah, I got shot in the head twice.
Okay, on. No way. The fucking.
Hey, be advised, 3 has all precision.
Alright. Let's get medical done.
Alright, I think they got enough to deal with. They already lost a Humvee.
Sounds good, Smith.
What?
Fort 2, request you to remain overhead element marked elder.
Insurgency, cut out your tongue.
7-3. Update: we have the.
Is someone remoting the elder?
We have secured their compound. We
Yeah.
found them in. We are holding
Well, they have him now.
That was a good little fucking brief.
The Elder should have given them the intel. But they already kind of found the safe house before it was ready.
Bro, no, I'm about to grab him, brother.
Yes.
No, they're at supposedly one right now.
Did you guys drop him on his head or something, Ranger?
Somebody needs to roleplay the fucking.
The elder?
Someone needs to roleplay the elder. That isn't me. My micro fucking isn't working in TeamSpeak. For whatever reason.
I didn't drop him on his head.
Can you relate? Tell Thigpen what you need to tell them.
Get down, girl. Get down, girl. Go ahead. Get down.
Let me just see if I fucking
reconnect
to
User
TeamSpeak.
disconnected from your channel.
Then take his mask off. Yeah.
Those
No,
count.
now he can see.
User joined your channel.
How about security system? Can you see clearly now?
Yes.
Hello?
Nope, I don't think their mic's working.
Anything else standing around this compound? Never got the other's name.
Your mic not working? Thig?
My mic's working.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Are you Arab al-Masri?
User joined your channel.
No, I am Nasir Al Hussein, the elder of this village.
Oh, right, yes, my mistake. I already spoke to Al-Masri. Al-Masri sent us to you to see if we can help you out at all. Anything we could do to help your village. We're here looking for insurgents. It appears they found you, and we found them.
Yes, they broke into my compound early this morning, almost after I talked to the mayor. They took me hostage. I'm not really sure why. I apologize for not being around. That there was some grenade that everything went white and I couldn't hear.
Ares Actual Vulcan 70.
Do you have any idea where these guys came from?
Just so you're aware, my first squad took multiple casualties.
We have some areas in this town where
our third squad is still with
questionable
you,
individuals.
security.
They may
Whenever
have come
you
from
feel
that
like
area.
you've got enough.
But I also
let me
know
so
that
I can
they have
redeploy
some
them.
weapons in this area as well.
Well, if I give you my map, could you show us where those areas are, and we can help
To
you?
the
I guess assuming you don't like these guys.
prayer tower to the west.
Clear them out, get rid of their
Big,
weapons.
big prayer tower.
Yes. So the looks you have a 1-1 marker here to the west with a red circle.
Yes.
that is where we've seen the questionable individuals. No, the weapons that we've seen, they like to go out. The questionable individuals, sorry, I don't speak English. But to the south of that area, there is a large prayer tower. When they move off into the west after they see that tower, that's how they navigate. And then they go off into the desert, and then they come back with weapons.
That was perfect, Palmer.
We are not sure.
Was perfect.
Here's your map. We do not. No offense. We do not want you nor they here.
Except for Willard 10-0.
Call was for Warlord on Logic.
Okay, so bye.
That's good. Well, if you deal with those weapons, I think the town will be better off than when you came. Thank you.
Vulcan, Area 70.
Son.
So we just spoke with the Elder, and the area where your 1-1 squad has been identified as the neighborhood of the bad people.
Yo, Roger,
So go ahead and clear that out of any contact in that area. Additionally, to the south of that area, there will be a prayer tower. He has said that the bad guys go to the west. They go to that tower and turn west into the desert, and then they come back with weapons. So your element is going to have to clear out that neighborhood and then search the desert southwest of that area and try and get eyes on a weapons cache so we can take it out.
Solid copy. I think I've got eyes on the minaret he's talking about, as well as, yeah, we found out there's a lot of bad guys here.
Alright, I think the company's going to head back to our Vic and head over to your area. Free to detach.
Can I throw smoke as Juba?
Awesome, thank you.
Just to fuck with him. White smoke. Hello?
Civilian, you're getting popped. Military compound right here.
Who's muted?
Who's muted?
Send it again, Brink. What? You want to do what?
Can I throw a white smoke as Juba?
Technically, I would think that Juba's gone already. So, I mean, if you want to, like, RP one of the guys that are in that fucking area, then sure, but...
I just want to throw smoke just to see how they react to it.
Don't do it as the Juba guy, though. Like, he's supposed to, like, take pot shots and then leave.
Yeah. That's what I've been doing. Been, going around, keeping everyone on their toes. Making sure they're not...
Vulcan, Area 70.
Send for Vulcan.
Yeah, just make sure his squad has his body bagged up and throw it in a Vic. We'll count that as good.
Yeah, we're gonna pop him in Vics.
Sorry, fucking radios. What? Say what?
No, I'm just going around making sure people aren't... None of them are slacking on security.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Just make sure that if you're doing the Op 4 thing, that you're keeping it to the areas where there are Op 4.
Yeah. Yeah. Not, bothering the Eastern Squad.
There's another one on the bottom floor.
Aries, actually, both from 7-0.
Go, Aries.
We had another vehicle explode. Unsure the cause, but I basically have one squad combat ineffective.
Good copy. Want to see if Narco can haul in a replacement for you?
Alright, so I got change of tasking for you. Oh wait, are you
Yeah, right
pulling
behind
up?
you.
Okay,
I'm right
don't worry
behind
about it.
you.
I'll get it. Yeah, okay, I got it. I was gonna say
What
if
do
you're
you
still
need?
at base, I was gonna say if you're still at base, get in the Chinook and get the resupply. But since you're already out here, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yo, Rabbit, I'm literally just getting back to base.
Okay, Goodman. Well, I have to set it up with Zeus.
I'll need my rifle.
She can find some cars around the base.
What?
Unless you can find some cars around the base to sling load, they're gonna need 2 replacements. I believe it's 1 or 2. I'm gonna clarify here in a second.
Okay, well, I'm literally just getting back now.
I'm kind of getting low on fuel, by the way. I'm at like 35.
We have no audio outside.
Alright, good.
Alright, let's continue.
Goodman, let me see. Are there vehicles back at the fob?
Yeah, there's two unarmed slick Humvees.
Goodman, you can cancel that. I'm already RTB. I'll handle it when I get back to base. I don't think it's super high priority, but as soon as I get back to base, I'll get that in.
Okay, I just need a refuel.
But there should be a rear fuel truck. You got one
Oh
showing
yeah,
it?
I see it. James is Terraria.
Marcel, are you guys back on? Are you guys back on deck? Marcel, are you back on deck? Okay. Yeah, Marcel, I'm on 4 different radio networks right now, so no, I can't. Marcel.
Chill out with the jukebox for a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And what blew up that other Humvee?
I have no idea. I didn't see it.
I was over there, but I didn't see it either. I didn't see any. Well, that's where a spawn AI
I
spawn.
guess when
So
it could have taken damage, it could have been a fuel tank. Maybe. I don't know if that happens. Correct. I don't know.
Hey, Fur, one has 3 people on deck right now. Do you want us to move for contact? Alright, just go ahead and keep moving.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Damn, Bolton, hurry up.
Oh, sorry.
There's a moose,
Hey, bud, listen here right here. Alright, listen here, bud. Alright, I'm sorry for
They're gonna blow up a mosque. They're gonna blow up a religious tower. They're gonna blow up a religious tower.
What the heck was that?
What?
Don't even know if it came from there or not.
The CCTs don't care. They're already calling it in. Oh God. Well, Ball went. Mistakes were made. He is hanging off of a building. Right, someone RPing the civilian?
Civilian. I mean, feel free if you see a need for it. Go
No,
ahead.
there's one that's Pop, Grump, and
Somebody's got it.
Anderson.
Just go to a different room. I can't move. I'm not shushing you. Nothing.
RPG's back. Yep. 1-1 left of 6 again. That's new.
How do they lose? Oh, they exposure.
Stops will give him another MR. What?
Giving someone else constipation doesn't sound like a good time.
How come I can't RP the civvies? I can RP the Op 4.
I'm sorry
But
though,
I
but
can't
American
RP the
MREs are ass.
I understand.
That's weird.
BRB again.
Chicken soup.
Get a camera.
I'm driving a civvy around.
User left your joined your channel.
Hey, Moose, you are a genius. I am This is actually working
What
on
happened?
them. This is actually working on this thing. This Juba thing actually has them on edge.
Yeah, it's what happened in real life. It doesn't
Yeah,
really
because
surprise me.
they're shooting at ghosts right now. They're seeing ghosts.
Oh, somebody just got Armin. Hold up.
I have no idea what happened. I think I see it though.
Yeah, something just fucking flew and exploded.
Yeah.
Here we go, Snarko 7-0.
Yeah, keep harassing the civilians. Whoever's doing
Can
that,
you
great job.
can you do the can you answer that call?
I'm harassing them in general.
Can you answer
No,
that radio call? My fucking shit.
What happened,
Okay.
John? Something landed on the roof?
Yeah.
This
This is
Helios
Helios 7.
on the road as soon as you fucking
Hey Helios, we
paused
just
it,
had an Arma event. We just
exploded
opened
on
up
the
the
middle of the
first
road.
space station. Do you guys mind assisting over that?
Yeah, what do you need me to do?
You might need one or two more.
I just need one by Humvee at LZ Eagle.
Yeah, that is reasonable.
Hey, that wasn't me, right? That was something else.
Yeah, no, I was oh, never mind. Then your fix just blew up. I think they armored it again.
Yeah, the vehicle flew in the air like
Arma.
2 bars in alignment when someone
Oh, not again.
I took a screenshot. I'll send it later.
Bro, what is happening?
You crazy American. Crazy American.
Salam alaikum. Salam alaikum.
Make sure to do far enough away, right? Don't be too close when you do it.
Yeah. I'm just circling them.
About 150 meters south of our door, and headed west.
Shot my torso.
Where
you have to move?
He honked at me. That's it.
They're very rich. You're rich. You must know some things, right?
What do you know here? What do you do here in my house?
We'll limit the
Sir,
Juba to
you
one
didn't do
person.
anything. You
I'll
drove
just do it for
directly
now.
through.
We'll
There's
just
no road
keep
there,
it
sir. Why'd
spaced
you drive
out.
through it?
Yeah,
You
because
guys stopped me
I've
on
been
the
doing
other
it
road.
before.
Well,
obviously
obviously,
shooting
we
at
stopped you.
me.
That means we don't want you here.
Getting them to
There's
shoot
lot
a
of
goat.
This is
issues
my
going
house.
on here.
You don't belong here. This is my
What's
house.
your favorite color?
Here's what you do. Here's
blue.
what I've learned
Blue?
just by doing it.
Huh.
Encircle them. Just keep
So
going in
You
a
have to know
circle
anything
pattern
about. You
around
seem
them.
to be a rich and powerful man. You have to know
You want to
anything
do at
about
least.
the
Yeah,
terrorists here.
that makes
I have
sense.
something
But
very
at
nice
least
and
try to
blue
do
I
it from
can
a
give you for some
direction.
information.
Yeah, you gotta
No,
do
I
it
don't like
from
no one here.
somewhere they're not
All
looking.
guys with guns are bad.
Because
I
they're
agree.
already
But
focused on
what
one
if
area. If you
what if
get
you had
behind
one of
them and shoot
these?
from
What if you
there,
had one of
they're gonna
these?
be panicking the whole time.
You look blue, right? How
This
much?
is a bomb. This looks like bomb.
That is not a bomb, sir.
Not a
Gotta keep the stress levels
Blue.
high.
I leave. I leave. You can have the house. I leave.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
That's all I needed.
I'm eager to see what you do.
Thank you, sir.
So took out one of their wheels.
Very nice, very nice.
Let's see if I can find a far away enough spot where I can shoot them from.
If you see Martinez, which you'll know him. Actually, if you can get a shot through the front window of the Humvee, that would be pretty cool.
Armored though.
I'm writing a news article.
No, I'll just run. It's all right.
What's it going to be about?
It's going to be about this reporter that was taking pictures of the in-street fighting, and they walked up. And
Oh, they
took
got
his camera.
harassed. Yeah.
Never mind. It's gonna die anyway.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna blow anyway.
User left your channel.
So we placing any more contact, or are they just gonna finish up?
We're gonna wait until they get closer and they actually find the weapons cache, and then I think when they find the weapons cache, we can kind of do like a encirclement type thing, semi-encirclement.
Yeah.
What'd I miss?
Missed a lot.
Everyone's dead. Damn, I missed a huge firefight, huh?
They're just leaving one in the Humvees.
Once Des lands. Got it.
Any ammo in here?
What are these guys
I
doing?
know there's a lot of stuff in here. Like that. That. I know as I got my air fried jalapeno poppers right now, and I'm about to be snacking them. Alright, let's get moving. Where is this guy?
That's insane. This motherfucker.
It is. What's the hold up? Let's go, guys. Start moving slowly. Keep going down the road. Yeah, no, that's me. Just keep going. Oh my god, this is getting more accurate as a fucking.
Contact southwest.
And stop at Juba. They're getting a little too close now, so we're all gonna cease Juba and just let it move and see how they handle this weapon cache.
Where exactly is the weapon cache?
You see those two palm trees? Right.
There's a lot of palm trees.
But there's only one set of
you mean this
one
little
pair of
thing?
two out.
I see it.
Yeah.
It's in the little square kind of compound. The 3 2-story buildings.
Look where my thing is placed. See that?
Try to find you.
See where I'm at?
Watch out for your mines there, pal.
I don't see you now.
You'll see soon enough. It's just east of Palmer.
All
There's like a little ruin. Yeah. Yeah. For now, we're just all gonna chill out and wait and see how they approach this.
A quick
if we need
question,
to, we can
you guys still kind of getting like
do
little
either.
micro
Yeah, we
stutters?
could just bring in the QRF.
Yeah, yep. Lot fuck.
Just
I,
leave
to
that
be
up
honest, I
to
kind of got used
Palmer
to him.
at that
Brand
point.
doesn't bother me anymore.
To do.
To be honest,
I'll be honest, you know, they have to find this weapon cache, do something about it, and then drive back to base. We're probably done. It's 6:30.
If you need it, it's good.
For
Good by me.
I mean, once they get that weapon cache dealt with, then they're gonna have to go back to base and then do their debrief.
You know
so,
the perimeter around the
that'll
airbase?
probably be about another 15 or so minutes.
All the fucking fences.
Yes,
I mean, we can see